Crosby set to kick off.
And we are underway here in Las Vegas. Taken in at the 3. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The first carry for a Raider legend in their L.A. years. Here's Bo Jackson. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. On 1st and 10, Prescott. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
Ball carrier. Aaron Donald on the stop. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and short yardage. Prescott. This is caught by Jackson.
Prescott.
And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first.
A gain of 9.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. They run the counter. Jackson. And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up
Prescott on play action.
At the 44-yard line.
He completes this to Sutton. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 20-yard line. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. From the red zone now, Prescott out of his hands quickly to Pittman. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. First and goal at the 1. They'll try the ground game with Jackson. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll try and run for it with Bo. And he takes it in for a Colts score. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Colts take it right down and score on the opening drive.
His kick is good.
And this is good to make it 7-0 Indy.
7. Raiders nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Jackson on first down. It's caught by McCaffrey. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. And he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter.
7. Raiders
second quarter from Vegas. The homestanding Raiders with a football here. On 2nd down, it's Jackson. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. That's complete to Bo Jackson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give them 12 yards that time, and a Las Vegas first. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Flush to his right. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A good pickup there, a 22. It's worth noting when you talk about Jackson's running ability, the Baltimore wide receivers had just over 1,400 receiving yards combined last year. And Charles, that was the fewest yards by a wide receiver group in the NFL since 2011.
And partner, I expect that number to go up this year. Last season, Lamar Jackson got very comfortable with his tight end group. In fact, he had one tight end that went to the Pro Bowl. But I think now, because of his ability to run the ball, it'll bring defenders closer to the line of scrimmage, and you'll see more big plays from the wide receivers downfield.
At the Colts' 32-yard line.
And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Cam Akers, 32 yards. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up.
For the extra point.
That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and
all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for 6 and a Raider touchdown. So problems here on special teams, and it results in the scoop and the score.
They talk all the time on special teams about keeping your head on a swivel, trying to see the whole field. Hard to do when things are going that fast, bodies all over the place. You're just trying to find the right guy to align yourself with. On that play, wow.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. He'll have a first down past the 40 and finally brought down at the 43. A gain there of 30 big ones. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 43. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis in his first half of action. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Prescott looks to throw on first. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Bo Jackson, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To the air again, Prescott. Quickly to Gronkowski, that's caught. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 11 yards there, first down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Prescott flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. Oh, Prescott stripped. And that will get out of bounds. Lucky there. They keep possession inside the 5. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. They run with Jackson out of the gun. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
A gain of 3.
And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. They'll try to run this one in. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jackson escaping the pressure right. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
On 3rd down, Jackson eluding the pressure right. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. To the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. He lets it fly for Lockett. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. So a very tight first half. We had to break in a 1-point game. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Taken in at the 3. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you turned that because now I think they'll go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That looked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing is Jackson. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Get there and pick it. That is Just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
The tackle made at the
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Prescott from the gun. And he'll find Pittman. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Good yardage there for the Colts. 18 and a first down.
18 on the play. And the Colts first.
They run on first down with Jackson. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
Bobby Bell.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
The pickup. 2nd and 6.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. He'll get this one to Pittman. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him a more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Flush to his right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He's going deep for Brown. The Raider defense strong on that one in coverage, and now it's 4th.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Fair catch called for and taken just inside the 10-yard line. Just 21 yards on the punt there. And the Raider drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground with Akers. And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12.
Deion Sanders on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup.
Going right back to Akers. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. Here's Jackson. That's into the hands of Akers, complete. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down.
That's good.
The drive stays alive. A 3rd down gain of 8.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. Flushed out right. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Adrian Amos, the safety, able to make the play. Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down.
4-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 35-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. A pair of 1st downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44-yard line. Here's Jackson to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. Eluding the pressure right. They'll throw complete to Cam Akers. And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another first down at the Colts' 32-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard. Oh, no, he lost the football. The Colts pick it up. Look at the big man rumble. He's at the 30, past the 20.
Another
10,
day, another dollar, baby.
They're going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, Indianapolis. So a big turn of events there. This defense makes the play. They return it for the score, and now they have the lead.
So much for ball security for the offense, playing with a lead.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Lawrence Taylor. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. The right sideline here is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
Flush to his right. He's going to let it fly. And this is taken in at the 5. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. It's a gain of 35. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And once again, the Raiders are back out in front.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
Jackson to throw. And no, incomplete. They can't convert. So they tried to bump the lead up to a field goal. Instead, it stays at 1 here in the 4th. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The return. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 16 yards, a first down. The toss here completed to Pittman. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 16 yards there. 2 straight plays of 16 yards and another first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Prescott. Flushed out right. And this will be incomplete. I see you nodding your head up and down. It's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
And it's caught by Jackson. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. And again, it's Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And it'll be a turnover